Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of The Have and the Have-Nots, Season 8, Episode 7. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you're one of my peoples, welcome back. So, y'all, as I was watching this show, I found myself upset with Tyler Perry and myself because he didn't manage to have me feeling sorry for Justin. Now, if y'all have been rocking with me for any length of time, y'all know that I cannot stand Justin and the way he used to treat Jeffrey and how he beat on Madison and beat Madison's car up. But we fast forward to, what was it, December 29th, 2020, and your girl over here feeling sorry for the dude. He over there getting beat up yet again by his brother. Like, first of all, your brother has left your house to go get information on you. This is your time to, one, leave your phone, because I'm pretty sure he's tracking you. Don't even take your car, because I'm pretty sure he's tracking that too. I'm going to need you to hop on a bus, take a, get you a little, track phone, do something, get an Uber, do something, call a friend, something to get out of that general location that your brother is in. But no, he's sitting up there scared, don't know what to do. His brother come back. He done beat him up a little bit. He wanted to go down to the station since Rodney gave him information that Justin was taking other people in the backseat. And Jeffrey wasn't the first and probably wasn't the last person he's done that. Now, I'm like, hold up. Are you a police officer in the city of Savannah as well? Because I'm pretty sure they're not going to just let you go back there and just look at information. But then again, this is Tyler Perry land. So the brother's like, tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. I am telling you the truth, but this information says otherwise. He done got some information from Veronica, like I said. Now Justin don't know what to do with himself. So he know he got a tail whooping looking for him when his brother gets back. My thing is, where is old Justin at? Where is Justin to where he was so mad that Veronica ruined his life that he ran her off the road? Where is the Justin that was so jealous of Madison that he beat Madison up and doggone it destroyed Madison's car? Where is the Justin that was putting guns to people's heads? Where is this Justin at? Even though I don't like you, I would like you to come back for like a brief moment to just not gonna get your brother all the way together. That's all I want. Then I can go back to not like you no more, because seeing you get beat like this is doing something to me and make me feel sorry for you. So what does he do? He is doggone it calling Jeffrey back to back. Jeffrey over there having doggone it dinner with Kobe. Kobe like, that boy sprung. Like, what did you do to that boy? I was like, I don't know what it is about these Harrington men. They get with people and the people just lose their mind. Look at Veronica. She was probably a nice, sane person before she got with David, and now look at her. But anyways, he finally gets Jeffrey on the phone. And instead of saying, I'm getting my tail beat by my brother, he in cahoots with your mama, I need some help. He not saying all that. He just saying he gonna get me. I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna do something to myself. He's doing everything but saying what needs to be said. Meanwhile, Kobe, he getting the doggone it text, because y'all know he like some sort of a prostitute. He getting a message to meet over at Veronica's house. Now, I think the only way that Kobe is gonna get out of, Veronica's house if Veronica jumps in. Because y'all know last time Justin's brother caught himself beating up Kobe, and Kobe doggone beat the brakes off of him. So I think the only way that Kobe is gonna not make it out if Veronica jumps in with a gun, because sir, Kobe whooped your tail up last time in a small space. Veronica's house is a larger space, so he has more room to whoop your tail, which I am so looking forward to it. We move over to Uncle Vinny. Now, Uncle Vinny, he is not having the best new boss day, because two of his victims they have lived. First, we have Wyatt, who seems to be like, I don't know, he's at this point, he's immortal. Because everything that happens to this fool just miraculously lives. He somewhat kind of sort of overdosed a few seasons back. They thought he was dead. He was laying down for how many days before somebody thought, let me check this fool's, pulse. That happened. He cut himself up in jail. Survived. Got, with the doggone Malone people. No, let's rewind. He somewhat overdosed when he was having that party after he got his money. Then he got, right before he, stabbed Uncle Vinny, he was high on coke, still functioning and everything. Nothing happened to him. Everybody else, they passing out and dying. But anyways, that happened. He slit his wrist in jail, still alive. Vinny, who was supposed to be the mob of the mob, slit his wrist. He's still alive. Then we got police officer dude that he shot. He alive too. He didn't made it. So, I think the only time that the Malone family crew has been successful at taking somebody out is when they was in a shootout with war. Any other time, they have been unsuccessful. Vinny has had, he shot that man out at point blank, and he survived. Wyatt, who already had a slit wrist, you re-slit the wrist, he's still alive. What's good? Benny was shot at by the Malone family crew. He did some bobbing and weaving and still alive. I'm starting to think, besides war, have they actually taken somebody out? Or is it this people are so scared of them because they've heard things? I'm starting to believe that Malone, they ain't as big as bad as they say they are. Because, how is it? Now, we under new management, so that could be it. But how is it that two people who at least one, Wyatt, he's an anomaly himself. He immortal at this time. But you shot this man in the head, and he survived. What's going on with the Malone family? But then again, this is Tyler Perry land. Now, if you are new to my channel, when I say Tyler Perry land, I say this is when it getting too soap opera. So we call it Tyler Perry land over here. Hannah, she on the phone with Catherine. Catherine, she want to know when she can get out of jail. She want to know how Wyatt is doing. She just want to know all those things. Hannah catches her up and lets her know that Jim was in my house threatening me again. And Catherine's like, why don't you just evict the fool? She can't do that. Hannah, she not that person. She don't want to be that kind of person that kicks somebody out. I was like, you better than me, because this man has threatened you and your children on multiple occasions and has talked down to you on multiple occasions. Yes, sir, I would have, one, changed the locks in my house, because apparently he got locks at your house. Why, I don't know. Tyler Perry land. I would have changed the locks at my house and in Catherine's house, and I would have went to the lawyer, went to the sheriff, I am the executor of this house. I want this man evicted. Granted, yes, he is married to the woman who owns the house. All the paperwork in her name. Since I am the executor, I want this fool about my house. I would have did some mess like that, but like I said, Hannah, she better than me, because after the way Jim was doing, that's where I would have been going. Y'all, I want to know what Jim has on David to have him jumping through hoops like this. I just want to know. Anytime that Jim needs something, no matter what time of day it is, there go David there to help. And I was saying, at this point, Jim is pimping him out, and even David had to say that. I was like, yes, sir, he is basically your pimp at this time. You just ain't getting no money out of this situation. You just blindly going after what this man said. So David is yet again at Jim's beck and call. Just when you thought he couldn't stoop lower, here we go. He over at Hannah's house. He talking to Hannah. Hannah, Jim needs money. He don't have anything right now. The man, he all injured and whatnot. He needs some money. Can you please look it into your heart to give him this money? I ain't trying to do that. Then he talking about you remind me of my mama. Yes, you do. She was a hard-working woman. I told you reminded me of my mama. Yeah, she was a good woman. She was like, oh, is that true? Then he slips it in, I've always been attracted to you. Really? So when you and your wife was good together, you was attracted to Hannah. Hannah's sitting there looking like, really? That really? You was attracted to me? Oh, okay. Sit down, sir. I know you were attracted to me. You a handsome man. You a handsome man. But like, what David is this that I'm looking at? I may be out of order, but y'all go with me. Is this David who is Jim's lapdog that's jumping through hoops to him? Is it David the good man? Or is it the David that lied to me about my son? Which David is it, sir? Well, I think you were attracted to me as well. I'm like, what does Jim have on David? That David just will stoop to trying to seduce Hannah just to get some money for Jim? What does he have on this man? That's what I want to know. And I don't even care if it is if y'all can give me some outlandish reason, because again, this is Tyler Perry land, so we gonna go with the outlandish. I just want to know what this man got on. What did Jim have on David to where David is acting like this? Some little not so much scenes that we don't really care about. Mitch and Landon, they go for a drink. Mitch, he cool because he is confident in his sexuality. It's just Landon's like, what's going on? Are you gonna beat me up? What is it? Mitch is like, I'm not that person. I'm not homophobic or anything like that. You said you want to go have a drink. We was having a drink. He's so confused and don't know what to do with himself. He finna hyperventilate. At one point when Mitch just there because he want to know, does the president-elect, is he in love with Candace, and do you think Candace loves him? That's all the information he wanted to leave. And then after Mitch leave, he gonna talk about, I almost slept with Malone. He's like, no, you didn't. We had a drink so I can get some information out of you, bro. That was it. Nothing more, nothing less. Lastly, Vinny showing up to Wyatt's room. I already know he's not gonna do anything to Wyatt. He's probably gonna ask Wyatt, did my nephew say A, B, C, and D? That's all. Like I said earlier, Wyatt he is immortal at this time, so I don't know why people don't try to keep on killing him. He's just going to keep on coming back. There is no point at this time. I really don't know. Vinny, he was mad because he feel like Mitch was out here using the Malone name, but you don't want to be a part of the Malone crew. You're not going to be out here doing stuff like that. But I'm like, I am worried about Mitch. And here's a little prediction. Since Benny can't keep it in his drawers, I feel that he's going to want to, or either going to sleep with Sandy's ex-girlfriend, the real estate agent. And it's going to become blow to blow between Benny and Sandy. And Mitch is going to have to choose if you going to roll with your family or you going to roll with Benny. Because Benny already don't understand why Mitch has this loyalty for Benny. But like, they've known each other since they was little. They are best of friends. They basically family at this time. If they had kids, if Benny had kids, Mitch would be their uncle. If Mitch had kids, Benny would be their uncle. Plain and simple. So y'all, I didn't think I was going to have long to talk about, but I guess I did. So that was the gist. If I left anything out, by means, leave a comment below. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, $3.99. Make sure your notifications are on. Swim my beautiful face. Put up a video. You can click on it. You can like it. You can share it with your people. And you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.